Hazard detection activated. Welcome back to Baby Bump Vlog and what is officially the disillusion of our reality. David is 8 months old and he literally started crawling on his 8-month birthday, and it's been a beautiful thing to witness. And we're also super busy just going through the flat, looking at possible hazards there might be. And I gotta tell you guys, I really, since Victor, have forgotten about what possible hazards could be. I mean, there's the obvious, like, you know, don't leave water in a bucket, stuff like that. But the more I'm going through the house and just following him, the more he's leading me to where the possible hazards could be. And I would love for you to follow me today, go through our apartment and see how we can baby-proof our place. Welcome to the Lion's Den. This is where the Luki Baba spends most of his time, and this is the table that really intrigues him. Da-da-da-da! You see, the hazards on this table include the Statue of Liberty and Vic's coin collection. This we need to find a separate space for because this is not safe. This is the piece of furniture that inspired this entire vlog. A few days ago, Chris and I are busy working, we're chatting, and we just see David approaching this piece of furniture. And he's going for the leg. And it was exactly like that episode in Big Bang Theory where Sheldon explains why he doesn't drive. Numbers, equations, boop, boop. Accident, imminent. That's what I felt like, and it was at that point where we decided, listen, we need to baby-proof. The dining room is an area filled with hazards, and I would say one of the biggest hazards is going to be to keep cell phone cables plugged in like this. If he gets this in his mouth, yes. So this is something I'm going to have to get used to, is plugging it out every time after we use it. Also, he could be pulling on this cable and potentially pulling down the laptop onto himself. So this is something I'm going to be looking at. At the moment, after the spring cleaning, this is lying over here, and so we know plastic is a no-no with babies. And these plastic bags are actually reminding me why I'm so scared of balloons. And it's because when I was a child, I read about another child that was busy blowing up a balloon, and the balloon popped and it went into their breathing canal. And it's freaked me out ever since. And so this is a hazard because your baby could be chewing on it, he could inhale, and it could go into his lungs. So that is definitely a big hazard. Plastic, no-no. When it comes to the bathroom, anything water related is a potential hazard. I like to keep the toilet seat down. When we have a bath, we take the water out. But this is an interesting hazard because I never thought of it before, and you never think of things before, God forbid, they do happen. So now we're just gonna always keep this closed up. And now for where I keep movable assets. The kitchen. Da-dum, da-dum, bara-bara-bara. This is obviously a problem and we're gonna have to sort this out. And I truly don't know what we're gonna do about the space. I mean, we're obviously gonna reappropriate this space, or we're just gonna live like nomads and put everything in the garage and just live like that. So this whole exercise really is the disillusion of our current reality, because we're gonna have to find new spaces for this. And this is the only space that this has in our kitchen, but I guess it's going somewhere else. I'm not really sure, probably the garage. Ai. Ja, David krijgt die wereld vol. Mooi so. Don't even think about it. This whole situation is crazily unsafe. Look at this. This is a broken piece of like a cupboard, and this is just crazily unsafe. So Chris and I are gonna have to figure that out within the next day. Look at this. And for the level he's at, it's just not safe at all. I'm gonna have to sort this out. These are like minor things that he can pull over. Not gonna do a lot of damage, but this is a big problem. Wat maak jy? Wat maak jy? Nee! Hazard detection activated. This is a huge hazard zone. This is Vic's room, and we're not going to take the next 2 hours to go through all the possible hazards, from chess pieces to paint to anything a 7-year-old boy could love. Vic's room has it, and so we try to keep David out of Victor's room as much as possible. I think my main takeaway from this experience is that we try to keep David in our sights as much as possible, and it's not always possible. Like, for instance, the other night he was like busy on the floor, and I went to the kitchen, and the next moment my mind was just like, heater, and I realized I need to get back. Boom, he was on his way to the heater. So it's just about having an awareness of what you put down, what your other children put down, and just becoming more mindful of what you put down and not putting it within baby's reach. And talking about being mindful, I think the best way to end this vlog is something that's quite unrelated to this vlog, which is, what is the main thing that a narcissist wants from you? It's pity. A narcissist wants pity because when you pity someone, it's really hard to stand up against them. It's much easier for them to erode away all your boundaries and for them to control you. So, remember this, ladies. The best control is self-control. Have a fantastic week. God bless, and see you in the next vlog.